Tyler New, Bo Collins lead the way tonight. Tyler, thoughts on the win?
I mean, it's a huge win. We've been winning close games this year, and this was just like the other games. I mean, we've been good in close games, and tonight was another close game that we came out with the win.
Yeah, that kind of knack for close games. The first time you played these guys was a close game. Do you feel like when you get in situations like this, it helps you guys because you've been here before?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here before, but we've got a lot of freshmen that haven't been here before. So, I mean, it's definitely, I mean, they're probably a little timid in these games, but tonight they brought it.
Being the senior leader with a young team, what has that been like?
I mean, it's been fun to try and teach these guys and build confidence with them. I mean, I've been a little hard on them this year, but they've stuck with it, and they've really done good this year.
I think it's safe to say probably the first 24, 26 minutes of this game didn't go the way that you wanted to, but you're able to find a way to get points down the stretch. How'd you work through maybe some of the early struggles you had?
I mean, just kept the confidence I have had all year. I mean, my jumpers weren't falling, but trying to get to the rim was key tonight, and working out their bigs. They're good at fanning the ball out to shooters.
Obviously, the big play is the go-ahead. We'll talk about it in a moment, but I think kind of the forgotten play is the steal after you miss a jumper, and then you turn into a basket. Take us through that sequence.
Well, I mean, he was, when he went up for the board, he was facing away from me, so I knew I could come from behind and take it from him. But the shot, I mean, it rolled in. I got a lucky bounce for it to go in.
Tell me about the game winner and kind of how that came about.
I mean, we drew up that play, get downhill, and I mean, if I didn't have the shot, I mean, I was going to have a big right there to get a rebound or even the layup. So, I mean, we got downhill and we got it done.
When you hit a shot like that in a big game, in the moment, what's that feeling like?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, my teammates are excited. I'm excited. I mean, you look up at the scoreboard, you got a lead with, 1.3 seconds. So, I mean, at that point, you know, you're really excited. You feel the victory.
Go over to Bo. Bo, your thoughts on the win tonight?
I mean, we played a great game, and so did Rockport. You know, it was back and forth the whole time. You know, we go on a run, they go on a run. It was close, and we played well enough, and our close game situation ended up getting us the win.
You finished with 12. A good chunk of that was inside, but you had a couple kind of mid-range jumpers. Tell me about your offensive performance tonight.
You know, those inside shots and those little jumpers, you know, we work on that almost every day at practice with our coach, Mason Hawk. He has us bigs go down and we work one-on-ones together. We'll work post moves and we'll work on our cutting and shooting those jumpers like I did.
And how about the rebounding tonight?
I thought we rebounded very well. You know, we had some guys that normally don't rebound a whole lot, get some rebounds, and you know, me and Carson and Ty, we rebounded, I feel like, as normal, and I feel like the rebound was really good.
Big one Saturday with Platte Valley. What's it going to take to do what you guys want to do?
You know, it's going to take a very good effort from every one of us, bench included. Platte Valley, they're a really good team, and it will take every ounce of effort we have to win that game.
All right, Coach, what a game, what a win. I'm sure it's probably still pretty raw. Thoughts on the victory tonight?
We played them early in the year, and they beat us by 3 on our floor, and same score tonight. So we were the other side of it, won by 3. What an outstanding, gritty effort on our kids. You know, it's just a game of runs. It just mattered who had the last run, and we happened to have it.
In a game like that, what is the message to your kids as you guys are going through it throughout the night?
Just keep competing, just every next play. Forget if you make a mistake, we're going to the next play, and just keep gritting and do your job. And at the end of the night, if you play hard, good things happen.
There's some kids that just kind of have that when a game's on the line, and it really feels like Tyler's got that. Tell me about his performance tonight down the stretch.
You know, he took that spill earlier in the game where he tried to block the shot, and his hip was hurting, and his shots weren't falling. I mean, he was, and they did a really nice job of guarding him. So everything he got was work, and he just kept. He's a worker. He's a worker in the weight room. He's a worker. He's a gritty kid, and he wanted that final shot, and he got it.
Take us from a coach's perspective through that final minute and how you guys were trying to attack it.
So what we wanted to do was we wanted to go for the last shot. So we was going to just space out and just let our guards handle it, take it down to, generally 12, 11 seconds, and we're going to go. They had fouls to give, so they fouled 3 times, but on that 4th they didn't. and we had just enough time to get him in the paint, and basically it was clear out and let him go.
Defensively, you get a stop on a missed layup. Tyler gets a steal. Carson gets a steal. Thoughts on the defense down the stretch?
Oh, it's huge. We had some matchup problems with number 11. We had to have one of our bigs go guard him. Their bigs are inside-out guys, where our bigs are more inside guys. So matchup-wise, defensively, we had a tough matchup with 11. And Carson did a good job, but we finally just strung enough defensive possessions together to get him.
I know this is a kind of young team you've got on your hands, and maybe there's been some ups and downs throughout the year, but for this group to get to a district final, what does that say about the growth they've made?
Oh, they big strides. It's big-time freshmen coming in, and they played a lot of ball over the years, but to jump from junior high to high school and to develop, it's been wonderful having them kids.
Big challenge coming up, of course, on Saturday. What's it going to take?
Well, we're going to have to break the press. They press the heck out of you, and we're going to have to just be who we are. Try not to change, but we're going to have to break some tremendous defensive pressure.